$60,000 off this brand new Florida home. Let's take a look. If you're looking for properties like this to get sent directly to your email or via text message, and you're not ready to talk to a realtor or a mortgage broker yet, down in the description, I have a link to a VIP list where you can just fill it out with your criteria, and we can get some deals just like this sent directly to you. And whenever you're ready for that conversation, you just reach out to me. My name is Joe Denny Ogando. I'm a Florida realtor and mortgage broker as well. This channel, we explore all things real estate throughout Florida. There's new construction that we're checking out in Ocala, Point Siena, Kissimmee, St. Cloud, Orlando, all over Florida. I also can help with the mortgage side as well. Today we're checking out this awesome new home priced around $266,000, 3-bed, 2-bath, and it had a $60,000 price reduction. I'm super excited about this one. On a side note, if you're looking to get into real estate or the mortgage industry, or you're looking to switch brokers, my team is expanding and we're using content creation, social media, lead generation. We're doing all that together to get to the next level. So if you're interested in making a move, contact me as well. In terms of a down payment, something like this, priced right around $267,000, the down payment on this can be as low as probably 3.5%, which puts your out of pocket around $9,300. Now there's also closing costs when you're buying a home. They prorate the taxes, the HOA fees, there's prepaids involved, like your homeowner's insurance. There's a whole bunch of fees involved. But what happens with properties like this that are being sold by builders, bigger builders, is they have tons of incentives. So not only are they already put $60,000 off the price, they're also gonna help you with some of the closing costs. And because it's move-in ready, you might be able to get a reduced interest rate as well. With me also having my mortgage license, I can also help you with finding deals on the financing side as well. In just a few weeks, we're launching the Hometown Heroes program again in Florida, where year over year, they've given up to $100 million to help hometown heroes. And last year, they actually opened it up to more than just frontline responders. So if you had a job at a brick and mortar company in Florida, you were eligible to also get part of that money, which can help you with up to 5% of your down payment and closing costs. So if you want to find more money as well, apart from like builder incentives, I can also probably help you with that. There's also a common misconception that the price you see is the price that you're gonna pay. Builders like this sometimes have competing builders in the same subdivision. Like when I drove in, we had D.R. Horton, Meritage Homes, Miranda Homes. There's multiple builders in the community, as well as right down the street. There was Adams Homes, Focus Homes, so LGI Homes as well. So when you work with a realtor, we're able to kind of like let the builder know that, hey, we're showing this client other opportunities as well, versus if you were to see this video and reach out directly to the builder and you sound super excited about this deal, you're gonna be blinded by the fact that there might be a better deal right down the street, and then kind of like position it to this builder and they'll kind of like price match it, or they might even beat it. I've had several scenarios where when we first walked in, there was a price and then they spoke to their manager and we got a better deal right after. Once you've pretty much established the deal that you want to negotiate with the builder and the contract starts getting written up, by the way, these builders have very long contracts. So like a standard purchase, the contract's like 12 pages, 13 pages on a traditional resale home. But with the builders, these contracts are 30, 40, 50, 60 pages long. So make sure you get a realtor to help you navigate through that contract. Now, we're not lawyers. We're not able to translate the contract, but we can kind of go through it and help you understand different points of the contract. And if there's any questions or any corrections that need to be made, I'll reach out directly to the builder rep to get those things clarified. So you're spending about $9,300 for a down payment, a few $1,000 for closing costs because they're covering the majority of it. But you think that it's smart to save another $300, $400, $500 by not getting a home inspection. That's a big mistake. I've had people move into brand new homes just like this to uncover issues later on. Now, a lot of these builders have great warranties, great follow-up after the closing, and they'll fix those things. But why not find those things before you close on the home? So what happens is we always recommend a third-party home inspection in order to check this home out. It's a man-made home, so there's gonna be issues. Had a closing not too long ago. Home was $700,000. 35 different issues were identified. Handed the inspection over to the supervisor. There were a few things that they couldn't fix, but every major issue got addressed right away. And that's why I recommend getting a home inspection before you buy the home, because these are man-made properties and there's not like robots building them yet. So you should get a home inspection. So you got the offer accepted, you got the inspection done, you put your deposits, the title work is being worked on in the background. The title company's job is to make sure that this property has clear title. So while the inspector is making sure that the condition is good, the title company is making sure that the property paperwork is good. There's also an appraisal involved where the bank is sending someone that's not connected to anyone involved. They have a random selection process to hire an appraiser to make sure that the value is there. So even though I think 266 is an amazing value, why did they lower it so much? Was that the area and the comps in the area are now in the mid 200s versus where they started around the low 300s? Could be so many reasons. Or are they just trying to really get rid of this home to sell it and make a good deal happen for somebody? We have to make sure the home also appraises. This next part freaks a lot of people out. You're gonna get this email that says you are conditionally approved, congrats. And then you read that and then you scroll down and you see like 13 different items and you're gonna freak out. Conditional approvals mean that we're like 90% of the way there, but there's a few things that we have to tighten up. There's so many different scenarios that could bring back a conditional approval. The processor's job in the financing aspect of it is to tighten up all those little things and finish putting together that piece of that puzzle so we can get to closing. So don't freak out when you get the conditional approval. A lot of buyers freak out. They're like, oh my God, I feel like I'm gonna lose the house because there's just so many things they're asking for. They might just ask for a new pay stub, just explain this, explain that, and they'll even help you put the letters together and you just have to e-sign them. So we're here, we got your back, and the processors on the mortgage side also have your back to get you through that conditional approval and get you to a clear to close. So you're clear to close. Now we have to just figure out the final walkthrough. You want to make sure that the appliances are there. There's no holes in the wall, no broken windows. There's nothing crazy happening to the house. Make sure that the weather didn't take the house away or something. So you want to do a final walkthrough before you go to closing. That pretty much sums up the process of how this home buying journey works. You know, you contact someone like me so I can put properties like this together for you. If you need help with financing, I'll also help you with that. We identify the property that you like. We get into a contract. We negotiate, we get into a contract. Then we clear a bunch of contingencies and do our due diligence with the inspections, the appraisals, the title work, the final walkthroughs. And then we get to closing and we celebrate. And then what happens after, you know, within a few months, if the rates go down, you can reach out to me and we can help you refinance. Me being in the mortgage industry means that I could also get you a lower rate. When the rates drop, I can actually get you out of the higher rate and get you into a lower rate if that rate is better for you, and we can refinance. Also, as your equity starts to build on your property and it's worth more money, if you need to borrow some of that money, we can also get you like an equity line or something with the equity of the home to basically help you. I have a client now who just did one on his fairly new home, and he's opening up a business with that money. Have another client who's doing it to renovate their older home, and they're gonna renovate the home and pay off a lot of debt and have one monthly payment with a lower interest than what those other debts are costing them. And I have one more client that's working on an equity line as well, because they wanna pay off their car, a few credit cards, and possibly acquire another car for the family, and then buy that one cash, sort of, but the cash is gonna come out of the equity of the home. If you found any value in this video, consider subscribing to the channel. Reach out to me directly if you need help buying or selling a home, or if you just need help with the mortgage. My direct number is 407-759-5677. But if you're not ready for a phone call, down in the description, that VIP link allows you to fill it out, and I'll start sending properties to you as soon as possible. Normally, I'm out and about, throughout the day, doing 1, 2, or 3 videos in a day. But when I get back to the computer, I usually play catch up on all the emails and everything, and I'll send out those property alerts as soon as I'm able to. I'll see you on the next video, and if you want to watch more videos in this city, just click on one of the playlists here or here, and I'll see you on the next one.